Welcome to Finding America HD. I'm your host, Tom Wiles. Today we're going to be reviewing a product that I purchased at my local Best Buy store. It's the LaCrosse Technology 4-day weather forecaster. I'll hold that up to the camera, maybe you can kind of see it. We've got the base unit that remains indoors. Then you've got a remote unit that you can put outside, and then there's this extra unit that you plug into an Ethernet port. Don't know if you can make that Ethernet port out right there. Supposed to be able to plug that into an Ethernet port along. Of course, it has its own adapter, power adapter. The rest of it's battery operated. The idea is, according to the back of the package here, they're saying that you can check your backyard temperature from anywhere in the world. So I'm going to be opening this up and then kind of testing it out and see if I can actually make it work, and whether or not, you know, it may end up having to go back to Best Buy. Another product that I have here is a Brinks brand, and it's a timer. The idea is that you can plug this into a wall outlet and then plug light or other devices, and it's digital. It has some sort of an internal battery backup, but the idea is that you can program this thing to turn lights on and off. What I want to use it for is to turn my, about every 24 hours, turn my router off and then back on about a minute later. And so that's my hope for this product, so that I can basically cause my router, my internet router, to reboot once a day automatically. And so we'll see how this product works as well. Got this at my local Walmart store. Okay, I've got the thermometer out of the packaging. Here is the unit, the remote unit that's supposed to go outside. It's supposed to run on a couple of AA batteries, or AAAs, I think AA's rather, that are not included. You've got the, this is the unit that plugs into the Ethernet port. This is the power adapter for this unit that plugs into the Ethernet port. They threw in an Ethernet cable, which was nice of them. And you got a couple of screws here, a little package of screws for attaching this thing to the wall or outside or wherever. Got the online instructions. It says quick online instructions and help, whatever. So be doing that here in a bit. And then of course the unit itself. Now this unit runs on 2 C-cell batteries. Now the batteries aren't included with this, so that's typical. There's a lot of things where the batteries aren't included. So my next step is to kind of put this together and see if I can make it work. Okay, now this is the digital timer, and so the only thing that was in the box was the timer itself. And there you can see the electrical outlet on there. There's a couple of controls on the top, on, off, and random. And then there's an on-off manual button. And then of course there's some instructions that are included with it. Okay, I have followed the step-by-step instructions that they gave me with this weather device, and don't know if you can make that out very well. Let me see if I can get the right angle, but you can see it's displaying the current time, and that's the right there. What you're seeing is the seconds. And then it's got the weather forecast, and then you've got a scrolling display along the bottom that also displays, you know, it's just displaying the local forecast. And if I push a button here on the back, let me see if I can push the right one, it changes and then it shows the temperature right here. So right here, right now in here, it's 76 degrees. And then the remote unit, I did get the remote unit to work, and periodically, at, you know, when it gets to the end of the forecast, it'll display the temperature for the remote unit. And now so far, I have, you know, on their website, they've got this clunky kind of social networking website that you're supposed to, you know, register your device with, and then it will display your yours along with everybody else's that's on there. It will display your temperature of the remote unit. So far I haven't been able to make that work. I looked on there, you know, from other people that are on there, and a lot of them have had problems making that work. So maybe eventually it'll just start working on its own, but I'll periodically try it. But in the meantime, I can I have a webcam plugged into a computer that I usually leave on, and so I can remote access that computer, and actually I'll have if I have to, I'll leave the webcam pointed at this display so that I can see the actual temperature. And so, you know, one way or the other, I'm gonna, I'll make the thing work. After a little bit of effort, I was finally able to figure out how to get the remote sensing unit to show up on the weatherclub.com website. And so I'm going to zoom in to the northwest Arkansas area, and you can see that my remote sensor currently says it's about I don't know, what does that say, 70 degrees, and that's actually, I have that sensor in my bedroom, so it's a little bit difficult to get the remote sensor data to show up on the website, on this weatherclub.com website. It's weatherclub.com/weathermap.aspx is the website, and then you simply click down on the bottom there where it says member data. You click on that, and then it shows the member data. And from what I can tell, looking around on the map, a lot of people do have these outside, but there are a number of people that are using this device the same way I am, to show, or to monitor rather, temperatures in remote buildings, remote locations. That's it for this episode of Finding America HD. Join me next time. I'm Tom Wiles.